Today, we're embarking on an expedition into the heart of Iran, beyond the famous sites, to uncover hidden places steeped in legend. These destinations demand more than just being a tourist. They require the spirit of an explorer. We're diving into the soul of a nation, connecting with its ancient pulse. So gear up and prepare to see a side of Iran that few ever will. The wild is calling. Let's get to it. Our journey begins at Makunik, a remote settlement perched on the edge of the vast and unforgiving Dasht Ilut Desert. This is a place shrouded in mystery and legend, often called the village of Lilliputians for its unique history and the diminutive size of its ancient inhabitants. As you approach, the village seems to rise out of the ochre sands, a cluster of earthen homes that almost disappear into the landscape, as if nature itself is trying to keep its secrets hidden. The houses here are unlike any you've seen before. Tiny, humble structures built from mud and stone, their walls blending seamlessly into the earth. These homes are a testament to the ingenuity and adaptability of the people who once lived here, designed to keep out the desert heat and conserve precious resources. Their small size wasn't just a quirk of architecture, but a reflection of the community's way of life, shaped by the harsh realities of their environment. Local legends have long whispered of a race of dwarves who inhabited Makunik, giving rise to fantastical tales that have captured imaginations for generations. But when archaeologists began to study the village, they found a more grounded explanation. Centuries of isolation, limited resources, and poor nutrition led to a population of shorter stature. The truth, while less magical, is no less fascinating. A story of survival against the odds, written into the very stones of these houses. As you wander through the labyrinth of narrow alleys, you can almost hear the echoes of ancient lives, children's laughter, the soft murmur of families gathered in the cool shade, the daily rhythms of a community that once thrived here. The passageways are so tight that you have to walk single file, a reminder of how every inch of space was precious in this unforgiving land. The layout of the village itself speaks to the importance of community. Homes are clustered together, sharing walls and courtyards, creating a sense of closeness and mutual support. In a place where survival depended on cooperation, the people of Makunik built their lives around each other, forging bonds that helped them endure the harshest of conditions. Today, silence reigns in Makunik. The once bustling alleys are now empty, the only sounds the whisper of the wind and the distant call of desert birds. In a world that's always rushing, always noisy, this profound quiet feels almost sacred. It invites you to slow down, to listen, and to reflect on the lives that once filled these spaces. As the sun dips below the horizon, the village is bathed in a warm red glow. Shadows stretch across the mud brick walls, and the air takes on a mystical quality. In these moments, it's easy to imagine the spirits of Makunik's past inhabitants still lingering, their stories woven into the fabric of the village. Standing at the threshold of one of these tiny homes, you can't help but reflect on what it means to call a place home. Makunik challenges your assumptions about comfort, survival, and the lengths people will go to carve out a life in the most unlikely of places. The village is a stark lesson in endurance, its story etched into the crumbling walls and sun-baked earth. Every crack and crevice tells of hardship, resilience, and the unbreakable will to survive. To truly explore Makunik is to let it change you. It's not just about seeing a place, but about feeling its history, understanding its struggles, and letting its quiet strength seep into your own perspective. In the forgotten corners of Makunik, you find stories that challenge and inspire. This ghost village reminds us that even in the most remote and overlooked places, there are powerful lessons waiting to be discovered, if only we take the time to listen. Next, we journey into the heart of the Hyrcanian forest, a living fossil and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Stretching along the southern shores of the Caspian Sea, this ancient woodland is one of the last remnants of a forest that once covered much of the northern hemisphere millions of years ago. Here, time seems to slow, and the air is thick with the scent of moss and earth, carrying the secrets of ages past. These towering trees, some of which have stood for over 50 million years, have survived ice ages and witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations. Their trunks, gnarled and immense, form a natural cathedral, their leafy canopies filtering sunlight into a mosaic of green and gold. Walking beneath them, you feel the weight of history and the resilience of life itself. The silence here is not empty, but alive. A gentle hush broken only by the rustle of leaves, the distant call of a bird, or the soft trickle of a hidden stream. Every sound is amplified, every whisper of wind feels like a message from the past, inviting you to listen more closely to the language of the forest. Legends and myths swirl around these woods. Locals speak of enchantment, of places where the boundaries between our world and the realm of spirits grow thin. In the early morning, when mist clings to the ground and sunlight struggles to break through, it's easy to believe in magic. The forest becomes a place of wonder, where every shadow might hide a story and every path leads to the unknown. To explore the Hyrcanian forest is to enter a sacred space. Here, you are not just a visitor, but a guest in an ancient kingdom. Every step demands respect for the land, for its history, and for the countless forms of life that call it home. The forest asks for humility, reminding us that we are only a small part of a much larger story. Hidden deep within the forest are treasures waiting to be discovered, cascading waterfalls that tumble over mossy rocks, ancient trails winding through dense foliage, and rare species like the elusive Persian leopard. The Hyrcanian is a sanctuary for countless plants and animals, many found nowhere else on Earth. Each encounter is a reminder of the forest's incredible diversity and its vital role in preserving life. The sheer biodiversity here is astonishing. From delicate wildflowers and vibrant fungi to towering oaks and ancient ferns, the forest is a living tapestry of color and life. Scientists continue to discover new species, each one a testament to nature's resilience and creativity. The Hyrcanian forest stands as a living museum, preserving the wonders of evolution for future generations. As dusk settles and the last rays of sunlight fade, the forest transforms. Shadows lengthen, and the air grows cool and mysterious. Nightfall brings a sense of wildness, a reminder that this is a place where nature still reigns. The Hyrcanian becomes a sanctuary of natural history, holding stories that stretch back to the dawn of time. Walking through the Hyrcanian forest is more than a hike. It's a journey into the heart of nature's mystery. Each step draws you deeper into a world where the wild magic of the earth still thrives, untouched and untamed. It's a place that invites reflection, wonder, and a renewed sense of connection to the natural world. All it takes is the courage to step inside, to open your senses and your heart to the enchantment of the Hyrcanian forest. Here, the ancient and the wild endure, waiting for those willing to discover their secrets. Our journey takes us to the extraordinary Keshem Island, nestled in the Persian Gulf, where the Namakdan Salt Cave awaits. This natural wonder holds the title of the world's longest salt cave, stretching for over 6 kilometers beneath the island's surface. As we approach the entrance, the anticipation builds. This is not just a cave, but a portal into the heart of the earth, shaped by millennia of geological artistry. Stepping inside, you're immediately transported to a world that feels utterly alien. The air is cool and heavy with the scent of minerals, and the silence is so complete it almost rings in your ears. The walls shimmer with countless salt crystals, reflecting your headlamp's beam in a dazzling array of colors. It's as if you've landed on another planet, a realm of crystalline silence and surreal beauty. The cave's passages twist and turn, often narrowing to just a few feet wide. Navigating these corridors requires both courage and curiosity, as well as a reliable headlamp to pierce the darkness. Each step forward reveals new textures and patterns, carved by water and time. The sense of adventure is palpable, and every echo of your footsteps reminds you of the cave's ancient, untouched nature. Deep inside, the cave transforms into a gallery of natural sculptures. Salt stalactites hang from the ceiling like frozen chandeliers, while the floor is studded with crystalline formations that catch the light in mesmerizing ways. The effect is nothing short of magical, like wandering through the inside of a giant geode, every surface glittering with mineral artistry. The silence here is profound, deeper than any quiet you've ever known. It heightens your senses, making every sound, your breath, a drop of water, the crunch of salt underfoot, seem amplified. In this stillness, you become acutely aware of your surroundings, and the surreal beauty of the cave feels even more intense. The air inside the Namakdan Salt Cave is rich with salt, and many believe it has therapeutic properties. Breathing deeply, you can almost taste the minerals, and some visitors claim the experience leaves them feeling rejuvenated. The unique microclimate is said to benefit those with respiratory issues, making the cave not just a visual marvel, but a place of healing as well. As you venture further, The cave reveals its secrets: hidden chambers, winding tunnels, and unexpected pockets of water. Each new discovery feels like a true expedition, a journey into the unknown. The sense of exploration is exhilarating, and you can't help but imagine the countless generations who have never set foot in these untouched spaces. The sheer scale of the Namakdan Salt Cave is humbling. Vast chambers open up beneath the earth, carved by the persistent forces of water and time. Subterranean streams wind their way through the salt, creating otherworldly landscapes that remind us of nature's power and patience. In the darkness, surrounded by ancient salt and stone, you feel a profound connection to the planet itself. The cave's timelessness is palpable, and for a moment, you become part of its story, a witness to the slow, silent work of nature over countless ages. The Namakdan Salt Cave is more than just a geological marvel. It's a sanctuary for the adventurous, a place that challenges and rewards in equal measure. Its unique beauty, profound silence, and healing air make it a destination unlike any other, inviting all who enter to marvel at the wonders hidden beneath the surface of Keshem Island. We return to the desert, to Shari Sukte, the Burnt City. This Bronze Age metropolis was a hub of culture and commerce. Archaeologists found evidence of trade, craftsmanship, and even brain surgery. The city was progressive, with no signs of warfare or rigid class divisions. Walking among the ruins, you imagine the bustling life of this ancient society. The biggest mystery is why it was abandoned, a puzzle still unsolved. Shar-e Sukte is a link to a lost chapter of human history. It challenges our modern arrogance, reminding us of our mysterious past. Exploration uncovers the past to better understand our present and future. Our final stop is Keshem Island's Valley of the Stars, a Martian-like landscape. Local legend says a star created this cosmic wonderland. The formations are nature's sculptures, a photographer's dream. Walking through is an adventure, a maze of discovery. Locals believe the valley is haunted, adding a thrilling mystery. As the sun sets, the landscape glows with ethereal beauty. The valley's age puts life into perspective, a place of immense geological time. Experience it by being present, absorbing the atmosphere. The Valley of the Stars is a masterpiece of natural art, sparking wonder. It's a powerful reminder that the greatest adventures are found off the map. We've journeyed through Iran's hidden gems, each a soul-stirring experience. These places remind us of the world's vast mystery and wonder. Adventure is about connecting with nature and learning from it. If this journey ignites your curiosity, join our tribe of explorers. Stay curious, stay wild, and never stop exploring.